The finale of Under a Dark Sun isn't just about solving a murder or figuring out who's related to who. It's about breaking the cycle of trauma, shame, and silence that's haunted Alba's entire life. After years of pain, lies, and abandonment, everything comes full circle. And in the end, it's the women, especially Alba and Nadia, who take back control. From the start, Alba's goal was simple: give her son Leo a better life. But starting fresh isn't easy when your past won't let you go. Between her history with drugs, her ex-boyfriend Dimitri's mysterious death, and her strained relationship with her parents, Alba had everything stacked against her. When she took a job at the Lasserre estate, it felt like hope, until she found Arnaud dead and the cops breathing down her neck. The murder of Arnaud kicked off a whole chain of events that forced Alba to dig into her past, something she tried to avoid for years. But there is no avoiding the truth when it's growing in the rose fields you're trying to escape. Everything clicked when Alba found an old picture of a flower girl named Nadia, her mother. The truth unraveled fast from there. Nadia had given birth to Alba at the estate with help from Josephine. At first, Josephine believed Alba was Arnaud's secret child, but it turns out Arnaud had manipulated her to cover up the truth, that Alba's real father was his son Matthew. When Josephine finally learned the truth, she snapped. Arnaud gaslit her, had her locked up in a psych ward, and tried to bury the secret once and for all. It didn't work. In the present, when Alba confronted her with the photo, Josephine lost it again and tried to strangle her. The cops stepped in before it got worse, but by then the damage was done. Meanwhile, Matthew, the man at the heart of all this, had a full-on breakdown. After realizing how much he'd ruined Nadia's life and what he'd lost, he walked straight into the sea, hoping not to come back. But he did. Lucy, his sister, found him and pulled him back from the brink. But the biggest shock came from Adrien, Manon's brother. He stepped in to help Leo, only for Leo to recognize the tattoo on Adrien's back, the same one his kidnapper had. In a panic, Leo shot him with a practice bow and arrow. Leo didn't know that Adrien and his sister Manon had matching tattoos. That moment shattered what was left of the fragile peace. Adrien died, and Alba realized something even darker. Adrien was her half-brother. Matthew had fathered both of them. We finally got clarity on Arnaud's murder too. It wasn't Alba, it wasn't Beatrice, it was Manon. She'd found out how Arnaud destroyed her mom's life and wanted revenge. She forced a guy named Valentin to help her and try to get rid of Alba. But when her plan failed and Adrien ended up dead, she tried to shift the blame onto Leo. That's when Alba stepped up. She told Manon they'd pin everything on Adrien, that he was the killer, that it was self-defense. If Manon said otherwise, Leo's future would be over. After everything, even Manon couldn't argue with that, and she agreed. Fast forward a bit, Alba's working at a fast food joint, hustling to save money. She surprises Leo with a new apartment, modest but theirs, a clean slate. She tells him he doesn't have to carry the past anymore, that she's got it now. But the past doesn't let go that easily. She gets a call from a lawyer asking her to visit the estate one last time. When she arrives, everyone's already gathered: Beatrice, Matthew, Lucy, and Manon. They're all wondering who the new owner of the estate is. Then the twist hits. It's Nadia, Alba's mother, the woman everyone thought was long gone. She walks in like a boss, wealthy, composed, and completely unbothered. She's the one who bought the estate, the same place that cast her aside, that took her daughter, that tried to erase her. Now it's hers. It's not just a power move, it's payback, it's closure. In the end, Under a Dark Sun is about survival and taking your life back, even if it means getting your hands dirty. Alba didn't just uncover her roots, she pulled them out, thorns and all. She learned the truth, saved her son, and found a way forward. And Nadia, she turned her pain into power. The estate that once buried secrets is now in the hands of the very woman it tried to erase. The past may never disappear, but Alba and Nadia prove that it doesn't have to define you.